Today I'm going to talk about how to journal. This video is not a normal journaling video. This video is specifically about journaling for deeper self-understanding, for clarity, insight, both into yourself, into the people around you, and into life. So number one is you want to try flow of consciousness. The aim for journaling for insight is to be able to put down your inner critic and to be able to truly express what is of the moment now, what is alive in the moment now, in yourself, in your life, in your experiences, and to be able to essentially download and express that. So in order to do that, something that can really help to start that free-flowing habit is flow of consciousness. There's this practice from the Artist's Way called the morning pages. It is 3 flow of consciousness pages that you do every morning, first thing you do when you wake up, and you just pen to paper write non-stop for 3 pages. The whole point is that you don't think, you just write. So you can write literally anything that comes to mind. It's raining today, I don't want to go to work, this person annoyed me, it's really annoying me that this keeps coming up in my life. Go on and on and on, and it doesn't matter if nothing feels insightful, nothing feels brilliant, nothing feels articulate. It's just about getting used to getting out that muck and getting rid of that inner critic that judges what we say, that prevents us from understanding ourselves, gaining insight, and seeing what's happening in the moment clearly. Also, if you're afraid of somebody else reading it, you can also burn the pages. I feel like this can be a fun, witchy little practice to write out and let out so much of your inner world and thoughts that you've been holding in, and then to be able to burn it and let it go. I think that's a really beautiful writing practice as well. Okay, another tip, and this is write what is ugly, write what you're avoiding, write what you're most afraid to say. This is where journaling is going to give you the most results, give you the most power, and give you the most insight. It's what we avoid that tends to hold a lot of power over our lives and also over ourselves. And in being able to even just start to name it, to express it, and to allow ourselves to have an open, non-judgmental space where we can truly be honest with ourselves, that is the pathway to self-awareness, understanding, and eventually even take the actions that we need. What feels shameful, what feels hard to express, what do you hide from even yourself, what feels like the scariest thing to write? If you want to understand yourself really, really deeply, then the way to do that is asking yourself what you're most afraid to ask. And what I want to say on this is every single human being has both good and bad components, and nothing that we feel is inherently wrong. We are just an observer. We're a consciousness watching ourselves experience and witnessing life, and actually the things that we keep in our shadow that we don't claim and hold ownership of and even bring to the light are the things that tend to control us the most. So bringing something to the light also makes it less scary, and journaling can be one of the first steps to be able to uncovering those things. I have found that so incredibly helpful. It also keeps me humble because I'm very aware of my good aspects and I'm very aware of my shadow aspects, and I'm not in any kind of denial about the parts of myself that are a little bit cunning or that are jealous or are darker. I very much take ownership over that. I write about it, I express it, and that is a way for me to really be in self-awareness and also be in deeper human understanding through myself towards other people. Understanding yourself, understanding your own shadow is the way to be able to combat other people's shadow as well. Another practice, if you want to understand some of the core themes in your life, I believe that every single individual has core themes in their lives. These are almost callings to potential or things that we are called to learn in this lifetime. So for me, these things circle around authenticity, courage, boundaries, kindness. These are through lines in my life. Journaling can really be a way of uncovering those reoccurring lessons and uncovering also our spiritual contract. Who is it that we're meant to be through learning these lessons, and why is it that these themes keep coming up in our life? For me, for example, looking at my life, I've always been someone that's really stood out, and I had a lot of trauma, honestly, from when I was younger of standing out and feeling very projected on, and I went through a big journey of being very, very afraid to be seen for a lot of years, and I've been healing that for the past 6 years. It's been a lot of awareness of, and in that message and my theme is authenticity. I believe in authenticity to my fucking core. Journaling has allowed me to uncover that through reflecting on my experiences, noticing that that's continually a theme, and that helps me understand my deeper soul and my deeper mission better. I am so passionate about journaling because it can be such a deep way of connecting to yourself and even to the degree of connecting to your life purpose. If you want to exercise of uncovering those themes, something that can be really helpful is going through different areas of your life, even art, conversations, hobbies, and just seeing if you find any through line themes. Are there anything that keeps coming up? Is there some message or lesson that keeps coming up? And that can be one way of starting to find these little through lines throughout your life that really indicate to what your life purpose is about and who you are deeply to your core. That got so much deeper than I was expecting it to. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any insights or thoughts. I hope to see you next time. Bye!